to your next 7-day reading. So these are messages from Spirit for your next 7 days. They're messages for each zodiac sign, so please remember to watch for your sun, moon and rising. They are timeless messages from Spirit, so basically when you come across these messages, they are for your next 7 days. For my regular followers, these messages come out for each zodiac sign every week. Let's get started. Hello Pisces, welcome to your next 7-day reading. So your overall energy is use your anger. Where this is playing out, how this is playing out, we have spaciousness. And then we've got the messages with the additional messages with the tarot. We've got the King of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Wow. Now, very interestingly enough, use your anger. Here's your overall energy. Inner fire sparks, outer action. And you know, Spirit just said to me, energy is energy. We label our energy as anger and joy and frustration and determination, but energy is energy. And it's almost this sense of you've got this energy. How are you going to use it? It says inner fire sparks outer action. Now, I feel that for some of you, you might be feeling anger. For some of you, you might be feeling excitement. You might be feeling determined. You've got that inner fire and it's calling you to action. Now, very interestingly enough, you've got no wands, you've got all the cups, which is all the water energy. And then this spaciousness is, you know, it's very blue, very water. So all your cards are very watery here. And I feel like, don't get focused too much, Pisces, on almost like what this energy is or where it comes from. Use it to your advantage. You know, if you feel anger, don't just douse that with water and put the flame out. Take that anger, harness it. Don't direct that anger at anybody. Don't get angry at you, at yourself, or at somebody else. Just take that pure raw energy and transform it. Give it another label. Put it out there as excitement. Put it out there as drive. Put it out there as passion. I've just been called to see, look, I don't know if you can see them, but there's all these little hearts at the end here. You get to decide. You get to decide what this energy is. You get to decide how you use it. It doesn't use you. You harness it. You apply it. It's there. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's just saying to me, no, the energy's just there. But you get to decide how you direct it. And with all these hearts and with all these cups, I feel that there's a sense here that you could get swamped down in your emotions and you could let out anger. And Spirit's kind of saying, what about if you just hunker down in love? Allow love, allow the desire to be more loving, more kind, to fuel you. Push that energy out into the world with that behind it. See what you get, Pisces. Because I feel this energy of anger could be accurate for some of you, because I feel like thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said, we'll just do a quick overview before we go into the general meaning. But basically what it is the King is the end of the court card journey. The Page is the start of it. And it's like I don't feel like you've come to the end of your path, but I feel like you're coming from a place where you feel you're the authority here. You felt comfortable, there was structure, there was, amongst all the problems of the world, you had your stability. And I feel like something has changed and you're walking away from that. And then you're kind of starting again. And I don't feel that this has happened yet, but I feel like you can see this. I don't know in what way. It can just be it can be an aspect of yourself. And I was just going to say, it can just be an aspect of yourself. It doesn't mean it has to be people or things in your life, meaning that an aspect of yourself is easier to let go of than things or people in your life. And Spirit stopped me and then said to me, say it, because I want to explain this. If you are releasing an aspect of yourself, sometimes that is 20 times harder than releasing people in our lives. Because it's easier to see others in our world. It's easier to see how they don't fit us anymore. Even when we don't want to, we keep getting shown and we keep seeing. It's because we've got a bit more distance. But when we have to look at ourselves and let go of an aspect of ourselves, sometimes that's not easy. And I feel with all these cups, I feel that there is a sense of letting go. Spirit's just drawn my eye to this. Release whatever people, places or things drain my vital essence. So let's go to this spaciousness card. The card says, what do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Fill me. The cups is fulfillment. These are your cups that are full, or they're not. They can be cups that did fulfill you at one stage, but now you are different, so they no longer fulfill you. And I do feel like you're making space for the new. And I feel that it's probably both sense. You're making space for new knowledge to come in, new understanding of yourself to come in. And I feel like you're making space in your life for the new to come in. And Pisces, I feel like you're right on this doorstep. I feel like you're sitting here, the King of Cups, in the know, because the kings know. And the King of Cups, he knows his feelings, he knows his emotions, he knows his heart. And his heart's saying, it's time to move on. It's time to make some changes. And for some of you, there's excitement. For some of you, there's like, oh, I've worked so hard and now I'm just letting it all go because it's not working. Or I want to keep trying, but, because some of us, the choice is taken away from us. Sometimes, people walk away from us, or, we lose our jobs. So it's not always our choice, but even when it's not our choice, it doesn't mean when you choose it makes it any easier. Sometimes getting to the point where you choose is extremely difficult. And when you don't choose, in both there's an aspect of just accepting where you are and what you're being drawn to, because there's something, as you make space, there's quite a surprise that comes in. And I think you go from a king to a page, which initially makes you feel like you're walking away from more than you'll ever get in the future. So I feel like you're walking into a future of lack. You're going from a king to a page. That's going backwards. But Spirit's saying, no, Pisces, you're going forwards. I feel, Pisces, just with this energy, and I was saying earlier, you know, how we label our energies and good and bad and the rest of it. I'm wondering if you're labeling this experience as bad. I'm wondering if you're, in your eyes, you feel like this is, you're just going backwards. There's a level of something. It's not that it's not meeting your expectations. I feel that you've probably felt that you had it all at the king, but you got to the king so you could see what you needed to leave behind. You didn't get to the king, so that's the end. Now you're sitting in comfort. You got to the king so you had the knowledge and the understanding to move on. Because this is where you need to go, to the Page of Cups. It's like a tweak in the road. It's still all cups. It still leads to fulfillment, but you're taking a different road. You're going a different way. And that can be, doing it with different people. People, places, or things that drain your vital energy. And I do see you walking away, my friends. Or they will walk away. But either way, what drains your vital essence, what is no longer for you, will be leaving. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Pisces. Love, light, and blessings, my friends. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.